Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, we're driving through Walkerswood today. We're on our way to Ocho Rios, and Walkerswood is a small, I don't know, you would consider it a town, like a district, not district, like an area. Well, let's work with district. That's basically right on the outskirts of Ocho Rios. On the left is probably the most popular place in Walkerswood. It's called Lyman. It's where you can get jerk chicken and those kind of things to eat. And similar to like what Fate's Pen was like back in the day, when you could stop off and eat. But Walkerswood has churches, it has schools. I think district probably would be a better place. It's a very small community though. But what also makes them very famous is there's some seasonings, I don't know if it's like what you call it, pepper or seasoning called Walkerswood. And it's very popular. Okay, there it is, home of Walkerswood Caribbean food. It's on the left. So I guess that's where they make the seasoning. And that has made Walkerswood very popular. Which is good because you need some industry for these areas or towns to survive. Now another very popular one is Spur Tree. They make pepper, and actually they just did an IPO and it did extremely well, and the stock is doing extremely well. And I was assuming with the name Spur Tree it was located somewhere in the Spur Tree area. And even internationally these brands are being sold. So Walkerswood is sold in the US. Well, the Walkerswood products, I should say, are sold in the US, and the Spur Tree products are sold in the US. And the Spur Tree hot pepper, Scotch bonnet pepper, is actually very nice. That's the pepper I use now. I used to use the Grace hot pepper sauce, but ever since I tasted the other one, the Spur Tree, people are probably wondering, what does this have to do with that video? I don't know myself, but since we're talking about Walkerswood, but I must say that some very good products, and I think it's very good for Jamaica that these products are being sold internationally. Alright, sorry about that guys. Let's get back to the video. So this is basically Walkerswood, and it's just a small town in between, just on the outskirts of Ocho Rios. And this is the main road from Kingston to Ocho Rios. So Walkerswood is just one of those places you pass through, but the two most popular places are the Lyman for the food, and it's like a nice little place to relax, and the Walkerswood, basically the products that they sell under that name. Outside of that, it's just what you see, a lot of room for expansion with all this, how would you say, I don't want to call it bush, just land basically waiting to be developed. Now I know we've said it many times, but look at this road. This is a main road. Now the tourists wouldn't use this road unless they're coming into Kingston. If they were coming from Montego Bay, they use the North Coast Highway. But look at this road. This is what you call a disgrace. This is a main road. This is the road from Kingston to Ocho Rios. And look at it. No man. Sorry, but this does the road. There has to be a certain standard that if you have a main road, that road must be up to that standard. And when you read what the NWA has as their mandate, which is to maintain the main roads in Jamaica, clearly the NWA does not know about this road. Obviously none of the people who work or make decisions at the NWA, because clearly this is a disgrace. If this was a secondary road, you could say okay, but this is a main road. and the amount of money that that agency has, their budget, the Ministry of Transport, you would think they would give these main roads some sort of priority. You don't have to fix the whole road, but that section of the road should never be like that. And the reason why it has gotten so bad is because it hasn't been fixed over the years. Seriously, something has to be done, and the only way you get them to come to these country parts is if you block the road and create all sorts of havoc, and then them come, and then every politician come and say this, that. But if the people don't do that, they don't get no attention. Now when you're on the road that the tourists use, you're not going to see one pothole. I can give you a joke. The Northern Coastal Highway that runs from Negril to Montego Bay to Ocho Rios all the way back to Portland, the North Coast, the tourist section. The government is going to spend more money on that road than any other road in the history of Jamaica to expand it so that the tourists aren't delayed and blah blah blah. And you saw the road we just drove on. You see how the priorities are different. But nonetheless, if they want to expand another coastal highway, great. It will help Jamaica, but these roads, especially a main road, should not be in a state like what we just saw. So it's great if you want to expand the highway, no problem. It's used. It's not like people don't use it. It's a well-used road. But you also have to pay attention to these roads, these main roads on the south coast, and these roads here that lead from like Kingston to Ocho Rios. You have to pay attention to them. Somewhere, somehow, somebody has to show some interest in these roads. Alright, so we're just on the outskirts of Fern Gully now. And Fern Gully is, Jesus. You guys saw for yourself. That car just could not wait, so he decided to overtake, and you saw how close that was. It shouldn't be, but that's just the kind of indiscipline on the roads. And then look at this road now. There's no white line. Again, this is like the line was there. You can see bits and pieces of it, but it's no longer there. It's faded basically, and I don't know if it will ever be painted again. I just can't understand why it's so hard to paint these roads, especially where the line was there already, so the markings are there. It's just, I don't know. If anybody knows why it's so hard to paint these roads, let us know, because it's something you see all over Jamaica. The roads just don't have the white lines, and you can see where they used to have them. I don't know. The government will spend billions of dollars to debush these roads. That's to cut the, okay, like here on the left. You see how the trees or the grass grow up on the road? They would spend billions of dollars on debushing projects. Mark, it's good, it's needed. But when you come on to the painting of the road, it's a problem. I just can't figure out why. You have $1 billion to spend to cut back the side of the road, but you can't paint the road. I mean, I'm seriously, if anybody knows, I'd love to know. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Have a good day.